for years we've talked about the Raiders rivalry, but is there anything different when the quarantine, the pandemic, and now they're the Vegas Raiders? I mean, is there something that's just different about it now?
No, listen, I don't think so. I think it's the Raiders against the Chiefs, and it wouldn't matter where we were housed at, but it'd still be the Raiders and the Chiefs, and that's how I look at it. So I mean, we look forward to it. I know they look forward to it. It's kind of fun. I mean, that part of it, the competition part of it, is one of those things. Now, I think they're playing really good football right now, and very strong. And they're going to bring it to you for 4 quarters, and that's how they roll. And you got to prepare yourself and have a good week of practice. So.
The Patriots were able to sustain a bit of pressure on you without having to blitz much at all. How do you guys as a unit sort of correct that going into what will be another tough front seven against Vegas?
Yeah, I think, first off, I thought the offensive line did a good job. There was a couple times I was drifting a little bit, and so I'll do better at working within the pocket, especially when they're only rushing 3 to 4 pass rushers. I have to trust in them. And then just getting the ball out of my hand and finding the right reads. There was a couple times in the game after watching film. I think I said it after the game, but even after watching film where there were some guys open, and I wasn't able to find them. And, that's a great defense, and we're going up against another one this week, so we have to accept the challenge every single play.
Pretty tough on yourself the other night after the game, and it didn't sound like you were the guy that won a game by 16 points, maybe even lost the game. What is it just about your competitive nature and your self-criticism that when you have a stat line that, hey, would be a career day for some guys, that you're considering it a down game for you?
I think it's just setting the expectation at a very high level. And I think with the guys that we have on this offense and the guys that we have in this locker room that we expect to go out there and score every time we hit the field. And when we have a game like last week where we're playing a very good defense, but we just weren't executing at a high level, then you're not going to put points on the board. But the good thing about this team is it kind of gets slept on, but the defense is a pretty good defense too. And so they kind of held their own like they've been doing all season and since the end of last season. And when you have good complementary football like that, you win football games.